How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys had a great weekend. It's really breezy here today in Connecticut. We just had a lot of rain go through, big storms last night. And the Knicks won on Saturday, so that's huge. There's going to be a big parade in New York City. And there's going to be the new mayor is going to give the Knicks the keys to New York City. And it's going to be great. And I'm here in the backyard, and there's a little backyard, not a big backyard here, and I'm just I've seen coyotes around sometimes, so I'm trying to prepare in case I see a coyote, because I have these. So if I see a coyote coming, I'll be prepared. But anyway, I'm probably going to take the train into New York City. I'm not sure. I might take the train into New York City on Thursday. I won't drive, and I know I have some videos in the past of me driving in, but I would only drive into New York City on a Saturday or Sunday really early in the morning. I would never drive into New York City on a weekday, like a Thursday in June. That would not be, I don't think, a very good plan. I think if you want to go to see something like a big event like that, you got to take a train, because the trains are the way to go. Because I would do that, but I probably would do that half an hour. I didn't book to the west of Stamford. I didn't book to the west of Stamford, so your county, Rye. The Stamford local during the day, there's one every half hour, so that's a very big advantage. So I might do that, only because it's so much easier. Yeah. So I'm here just chatting, and if you guys have any questions, how's it going? How you doing? I think I've seen you before. I'm not sure where you're from, but my name is Damon. I'm here in Connecticut in the United States, right between New York City and Boston. So it's 2 hours to Boston, where I am, and 2 hours to New York City. I'm right in between on the coastline, and it's very windy today. It was very hot. We got some big thunderstorms last night. I'm just playing with this. I'm just working on something here. I'm untangling something. How's it going? I'm just untangling something. Where are you guys located? It'd be nice to know. Where are you located? What country, what state? That's all I need to know. That'd be helpful. What state are you in the United States, or what country are you coming in from? My name is Damon. I am 62 and a half years old, and I live in the state of Connecticut in the United States, which is being governed by a completely degenerate person right now. We're being governed by a degenerate, okay? Our president is a degenerate. He is an embarrassment to 85% of the country. The things he's doing are an embarrassment. It's embarrassing, it's sad, it's a lot of things. And yeah, I don't like Trump at all. I dislike Trump. I've never disliked a president more than I dislike Trump. I dislike him a lot. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about how I have total freedom on Monday morning. Monday morning, I don't have to go to a boss anymore. I don't have a job. I used to hate Mondays because I had a job, and I had to wake up on Monday, and then I used to get the agita on Sunday night. I used to get the agita, the agita on Sunday night or Sunday afternoon. You get the agita, right? Because the indigestion and everything, because you're thinking about going back to work on Monday. I used to hate that. Oh my God. I hated that agita on Sundays, thinking about Monday, right? Now, I don't know if anybody on here has a job, 9-to-5 job right now. I would love to know if you do or not, or where are you sitting? Are you in Africa? Are you in Europe? Are you in the United States? Where are you? Because I have people usually on here from everywhere. I had somebody from Ethiopia the other day, people from Europe, people from the United States. I love just knowing where people are viewing from, because it helps me to have an interesting conversation for you. So I'm just here thinking about the summer, making my plans, and trying to make my plans, my travel plans, and everything, because I like to travel. And I'm 62, and I bought an air pass here in the United States on a certain airline. It's a summer pass. I just pay one time, pay a couple $100, and then I can fly for a penny if I go the day before. It's pretty cool. I haven't tried it out yet. It seems kind of, maybe it might be hard for some people, but I like that. I like just traveling, last minute. So I don't know, 2099. I'm not sure where you are. I like all your comments and stuff. Thank you. Oh, this guy. No, bye. This guy is goodbye. This guy. No. Okay. There's this guy, he comes on every time. He tries to hijack my live. So I saw him, so I got rid of him. I got to figure out how to... I don't know enough about YouTube yet, but I'm still learning about YouTube. And yeah, guys, so if you tell me where you are, and I could maybe, talk a little bit about what's like where you are, or we could hear about that. But where I am outside New York City, it's pretty nice right now. The weather's pretty nice. And I'll be going into New York City on Thursday for the next party, because I don't have a job. I don't have a job because I have my own business. Because 2 years ago, I found this incredible online business that you can have, anyone can have, if you have a phone and 2 hours a day and coachable attitude, and if you have $300 to invest in it, I mean, you're gonna make it back pretty much right away. Mostly everybody does. You can start actually at $100. There's $100 is the lowest level, 300, 600, 900, and now we have 1400 as our highest level, but I'm not in that yet. So whatever level you're in, you can sell that level and then everything below. And you keep all the money. You keep all the money. So people say, oh, it's a pyramid scheme, it's an MLM. It's none of those things, because we keep all the money. If we didn't keep all the money and we had to give all the money to somebody else, then that would be different. But we keep all the money. So it's none of those things that people throw out. Pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme, MLM. It's none of those things. Just not. Because we keep all the money. If someone decides to buy from me today, and then you never pay again, there are no monthly fees. There's just no monthly fees. People are afraid of it, I think. I think a lot of people are afraid of it because they don't understand it. And I mean, when I first heard a mom saying she was making $300, working 2 hours a day from her phone, I was like, what is that? I only heard she was making $300. I didn't know you could make $900. When I heard you could make $900, I was like, I am all in on this. And there's no monthly fees. It's fantastic. And once you know what you're doing, like I do, I've been doing it for 2 years now. I know what I'm doing. I can charge people for coaching. I have all different revenue streams, not just the ones that, because we get master resale rights. How's it going? Thanks. I don't know who that is. We have master resale rights. So we have all these revenue streams. And then those are the ones that someone else already created. So you get a business in a box. It's already done for you. There's nothing you have to do except create content. You create content like about half an hour a day. You do like a couple short videos. You post those on your account on any platform you want, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whichever one you want to use. And in our community, you learn, you plug in the community every day, and you go in there and you learn how to do it. You learn how to do it. Hey, how's it going? You learn how to do it. You learn from other people. There's 60,000 plus people in our community now. 60,000 plus. There were 17,000 when I started. 17,000 people when I started 2 years ago. Now there's 60,000 people. That's pretty incredible. And the $900 package, which has all four, so 900, 600, 300, 100, has all four, that has sold about 35 million worth of product. So it's proven. It's very well proven product. And the community, I love everybody in the community. Everybody helps you. Everybody is nice and welcoming and helpful. And if you have a question at 2 in the morning, you can go on the community on school, and you can log into your school, and you can just ask a question. Hey, I have this problem with my System.io, which is our hosting platform, which is free. Our hosting platform is free. Everything is included. Are you kidding? You can have your own worldwide digital products business e-commerce website that belongs to you, that you get all the money from, simply by being smart enough to see that this might be real. And if it is real, it's life-changing, because anybody in the world can learn how to make $300, $600, $900, now $1,400 at a time. Not going and trading your time for money. Not going and trading your day for money. Not going to some shitty job. How's it going? You're not going and you're trading your time for money. Don't have to do that anymore. That was what we were taught. We were taught that we had to go get a job and pay and trade our time, like our hours, for hourly wages. We were taught that. We were taught that I was taught that, but I was also taught that I could get a college degree, and then I didn't get paid hourly. I got a salary, but still, when you figure it out, you can break it down hourly, right? But you're still working for a job. If you have a job, you're working for somebody else. Job stands for just over broke. J is just, job, J-O-B, just over broke. Just over broke, because if you're at a job, you're working for someone else, and they don't want you to make too much money. Because guess what happens? If you make too much money, you're going to leave that job. Anyway, you know what? It's a funny thing, but I've got some firecrackers here, and if a coyote comes up, if there's any coyotes roaming around, because I've seen coyotes around here, I'm going to give them a firecracker. I don't want to blow up the whole pack, I don't want to light up the whole thing. It's so hard to unwind these. Why do they make it so hard? Anyway, hey, if nobody wants to know about it, I don't really care. I honestly don't care. Oh, what happened? Ooh, the table moved. Oh my God. My name is Damon. I'm out here. I'm trying to help people change their lives financially. I'm trying to help people find a different way than trading time for money, living paycheck to paycheck. It's like 70, 80% of all of America lives paycheck to paycheck. And you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. There's something called the internet, and you can use your phone or your laptop to run an online business on the internet that only requires not very much effort, 2 hours a day, because it's 95% automated. It's 95% automated. It's amazing. I've been doing it for 2 years, so I've built up a big library of videos that are on TikTok and on this platform. I used to use Facebook, but my Facebook account got hacked, so I don't use Facebook anymore. Facebook doesn't make it easy to, Facebook doesn't have any customer service people at all. They got rid of all the customer service people because they just figured out they don't need to have any customer service people. So basically, I don't use Facebook anymore. I maybe should use Facebook. I don't know, because there's lots of people my age on Facebook. I know that. I am 62 and a half years old. And I have my own business. My own business is online. My business is selling digital products. I sell digital products. I make all my money on digital products that somebody else created. But I have master resale rights, which means that I invested on a payment plan. I did 300 in the beginning because I wasn't sure if it was real. And I did the 300 level, which meant I could sell the 300 and the 100. And I got my first 2 customers. I got set up and running. It took me about a day and a half. You follow the directions, you watch the videos, put your website together, pick your name out, put your website together. They give you the website. Company gives you the website. All you do is pick out a name at GoDaddy. It's like $15. All you do is set it up at GoDaddy, set up your website. They give you everything. They give you all the training. Then you plug in 2 hours a day and you learn how to do this. You'll learn new skills that you can use the rest of your life, okay? And you learn how to go live like I'm doing right now. And then you just do this 2 hours a day. You don't go live 2 hours a day, maybe like an hour, half an hour, hour a day. You create a couple videos every day with your link to your website, to your business. And if people want to get involved, they can go to your business. They can find your videos. I have 1,400 videos on here on TikTok. People over the world find my videos in the middle of the night, go to my website and can buy from me anytime. It happens to everybody in our community that we get an email or a message from Square or PayPal or whatever. Hey, you got a $300 sale. Hey, you get a $900 sale in the middle of the night. I'm in Connecticut. I'm in Connecticut right now. How about you? Mauricio, where are you? I'm in Connecticut in the United States, right? I'm 2 hours outside New York City on the coastline. I'm 2 hours east of New York City, right near a town called New Haven, Connecticut. New Haven, Connecticut. I live right near there. And I'm going into New York City on Thursday for the Knicks party. Oh, Mexico, how you doing? Yeah. Mexico's great. I have a good friend of mine in San Diego. He goes to Mexico all the time because his girlfriend is Mexican, and he just goes back and forth all the time with her. They both travel all over because they have businesses that actually run themselves like half the time. So both of them travel all over. My kids are still kind of young. Like, they're not too young, they're like in their mid-20s, but I kind of wanted to make sure they were set up before I start really traveling all over, which I'm going to start doing now. But my kids are all set up now. So I'm going to be starting to do a lot of traveling now because it's the summertime. And my business runs itself. I don't need to, I could walk away from my business for a month, 2 months, doesn't matter. It would be fine. Nothing would happen. I would still keep making money from it. I just might not put as much new content on, but I would still keep making money. I can put new content on from anywhere in the world, and I can do my business. I don't have a job because I work for myself, so I have a business. I don't have a job. Job is when you work for somebody else. Job is just over broke. I don't work for anybody else. I work for myself. So every time I'm doing something, I'm building income for the future. Every time I create a digital product of my own, or I sell someone else's already created digital product that I have rights to sell, I'm getting paid all the money. I don't share my money with anybody. If I sell something for $300 today, I get $300. If I sell something for $600 today, I get $600. If I sell something for $900 today, which I can because I have the $900 product, I get $900. I get all the money. I don't share my money with anybody. I don't have any bosses up above me. I don't have anybody below me. It's just me. In our whole community of 60,000 people, every single person is their own business. Every single person in our community is a solopreneur. We all keep all of the money that we make. I don't share my money with anybody. I don't have a boss I have to share my sales with. I keep all of the money. If you do this, you will keep all of the money. If you decide to go and get in my bio, there's a link to my website, Damon's Daily Pay, D-A-M-O-N-S. My name is Damon. Damon's Daily Pay, D-A-M-O-N-S, dailypay.com, damonsdailypay.com. Go there, and you can go there and put your email in, and when you put your email in, you can get the free 6-figure blueprint. Just hit submit. You will get it. That's a digital product. It's free to you. It's a little booklet, and it's how to get started in digital marketing with attraction marketing and digital products. It describes how you can get started with that. It actually tells you enough information that if you create your own digital product, which you can do, you can sell it yourself. You don't need to pay for anything. It's all free. Go to my website, damonsdailypay.com. Go there, put your email in and submit. It's going to be right in your inbox right away. It's going to say, here's your blueprint. Here's your blueprint. That's the email from me. You can do it right now. You can see how it's automated. If you go right now, I'm live right now. Go to my website, damonsdailypay.com. Go there. Put your email in while I'm live. You'll see that it's automated. It's all automated. Okay? If 100 people went there right now and put their emails in, I could send out 100 emails all at once, but I'm not doing it. It's all automated. It's an automated system. I'm here talking to you. Hey, thanks. I'm glad you want to visit Connecticut. Yeah, Connecticut's a great, it's a good state. It's a good state. It's a blue state, right? So we're New Haven, where I live in New Haven, it's called a sanctuary city because we don't believe and deporting people just because they want to immigrate and have a better life. We don't believe in that here in Connecticut. We don't believe in that. So the police here don't help the bad guys. In New Haven, they don't help the bad guys. Some towns do, but New Haven is a city in Connecticut where Yale University is, and they don't help the bad guys there. Some towns do help the bad guys. I think Guilford helps the bad guys, Branford and Madison. I think they help the bad guys, but not New Haven. But I wanted to have a few little noisemakers here in case we have coyotes roaming around, and I've seen them in the daytime roaming around. So I don't know, because a tree came down the other day and knocked part of the fence down over here. We had a storm that got struck by lightning, like about 100 yards away from the house, and tree came down. So the fence got broken, so coyotes could be walking up right behind me. Let me know if you see a coyote behind me. It looks like a dog, like a brown dog. I have one of these for him. See, I have one of these. I have one of those for him. Anyway, so yeah, I live near the highway, and there's a lot of police activity all the time because of accidents. People are bad drivers here. So yeah, nobody's really coming on, so that's okay. I don't really care. I don't care. If people want to improve their lives, they should sell digital products. It's very simple. You want to improve your life? Sell digital products. I think I might switch back over a little bit to TT, only because their tools when you go live are much easier to use than here. But I really didn't want to go back to TT. I've had some different people. So hey, if you want to subscribe, I highly recommend it. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, because we talk about a bunch of things in this channel. We talk about travel. We talk about how to make money online with digital products. We talk about history. We talk about facts. We talk about factual things, like how the current presidents can be viewed in history as one of the absolute worst presidents, probably the single worst president in the history of our country. That's what I think, but I have a degree in history from New York University, and I believe that he will be seen as the single worst president in all of American history. So that'll be interesting to see, because that's not a great legacy to leave behind. There's a big bumblebee. So if anyone comes on, hey, welcome. But I don't even know what these different things do. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any of that stuff. No. I didn't want to do green screen. Did I somehow select green screen? No. I didn't want green screen. I didn't know they even had green screen anymore. I didn't even know that. Wow, there's green screen on here now. Cool. But it would be helpful if they made some other changes too. But my name's Damon. I sell digital products. That's my business. I sell digital products. I went with an already like a business in a box. I invested in that 2 years ago. I invested in a done-for-you business that was a business already. It's a business kit. We have 4 business kits, 100, 300, 600, 900. The most popular is the 900. It's sold about, I don't know, thousands since it started 2 years ago. I started 2 years ago, and I started with the 300 and worked my way up to the 900. I started with the 300 product, where I could sell the 300 and the 100. I did that. I got my first 2 customers. And then I upgraded to the 900 because they were asking me. One of my customers was asking me how to upgrade to the 900. I didn't have the 900 yet. I started with the 300. I did it on a payment plan. I did 4 payments of $75. I got all set up. I got my first 2 customers in 8 days. I went for 300, and one of my customers was asking me how to upgrade to the 900. I didn't have the 900. I was like, how do I upgrade? I had to ask in the community. I went to the community and I said, Now there's 60,000 people that could help you. And 2 years ago with 17,000 people. And I said, how do I, my customer wants to buy the 900, but I only have the 300. They said, you got to upgrade. So I upgraded to the 900. And then I sold it immediately to one of my customers who wanted to do the 900. And I keep all the money. Whenever I sell a 900, I keep 900. It's my business. I don't share the money with anybody. Nobody in our community of 60,000 plus people around the world, we don't share our money with anybody. We have no monthly fees. We pay one time, that's it. We pay one time to get the master resell rights. It's like a digital franchise. It's like, you know, buying like McDonald's, but it's like digital hamburgers, and they're unlimited, okay? Because digital products, there's no shipping, there's no inventory, so they're unlimited. And you don't pay for shipping. There's no inventory, there's no shipping. Are you kidding? There's no overhead, all right? Which is important. When you have a business, there's no overhead, okay? When I sell a 900, I keep 900. When I sell a 300, I keep 300. I don't give anybody any of the money except for me. It goes right from PayPal into my bank account. It goes right from Square into my bank account. If you want to do a payment plan and you go to my payment pages, you got to scroll. PayPal is at the top. If you want a payment plan, you got to scroll down to the bottom. That's the Square. That's Square. You can do payment plans right there in Square in the United States. We only have the payment plans in the United States. I think maybe Canada, I'm not sure, but mainly just the United States. If you're outside the United States and you want to get started, most people outside the US start with the 100 because they can start with the 100 and then they can work their way up. Once they get a few customers and they can learn about it and learn more, they can work their way up to the 300, 600, 900. But our top product now is 1400 because it has Spanish. They added a whole Spanish website. So if you're doing the 1400, then you get the 1400, 900, 600, 300, 100. That's 5 digital products for the rest of your life that you have the rights to sell. And all you got to do once you build up your inventory of videos, like I have been doing for 2 years, do 3 videos a day times 2 years. Do the math. I'm making like 1,000 videos a year. Okay, those are evergreen. They're on forever. They're on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook forever. And people around the world at 3 in the morning can see my videos. If they know English, they can hit my link, go to my website right here. You can subscribe. You can go to my website. It's Damon's Daily Pay. It's right in my bio. It's the first link. Damon's Daily Pay. Get your free 6-figure blueprint. It's free. Go get it. Go get it. It's free. Just put your email address in there, hit submit. It'll go right into your, do it while I'm live. You can see how the system works. It's automated. It's automated. The business is 95% automated. If I want to go away for a month and not do lives and not do videos, my business is going to keep running. It's going to keep running. It's automated. I don't have to be there to do anything. People can find my videos on here on YouTube. They can click on my website, go to my website, and buy from me anytime they want. If you want to go right now and get started, in my bio, there's right there. There's a link for the 900. That's the most popular one. You can get started today. You can have your business up and running in a day and a half. You can have your website up and running. I'll coach you. We'll have phone calls. I coach everybody, and everybody gets my cell phone number. You can text me anytime. If I'm asleep, I won't respond right away. But if I'm not asleep, I'll respond to you pretty quickly. Everybody who comes in with me, get my phone number. As soon as you put your email on my website, we can email back and forth. Because when you get that first email that says, here's your blueprint, as soon as you put your email address in, you hit submit, you're going to immediately in your inbox, you're going to get an email from me that says, here's your blueprint. It has a 6-figure blueprint free in the email. And then from that point on, you can then ask me a question. Then we're connected. You can reply back and ask me any question you want, or you could ask me any question down here. I'll answer any question you have about digital products, digital marketing. If I know the answer. If I don't know the answer, I'll make a video to answer your question. Okay? If it's something I don't know the answer to, I'll tell you that, and I'll get you the answer. And I'll put up a video that is asking the question you asked. So go ahead and ask me any question you want. I'll answer whatever questions I can. If I can, I'll tell you that. But go to my bio while I'm live. Drop your email in there. You can unsubscribe immediately if you don't like it. You don't want to get the emails. We make it really easy for you to unsubscribe. Just hit that button once, you're off the list. Boom. You're off the list. Hey, from Korea, how you doing? Hey, we got people in Korea doing this. We got people in Japan. We got people all over the world. We got like 800 people in Australia. We got people in Indonesia. We got like 300 people in Papua New Guinea doing this. 300 people in Papua New Guinea. And we got people in the Philippines. We got people all over. There's a map in our school platform where I can go on and show where people are. I know you're not in North Korea. I know you're in South Korea. If you're in North Korea, you couldn't be on the internet. Right? If you're in North Korea, they don't have the internet. It's a dictatorship. People are in gulags there for multi-generations. People are in gulags in North Korea for multiple generations. That's sick. That is so sick. Right? He killed his uncle with an anti-aircraft gun. Right? Oh my God. Anyway. But yeah, South Korea, I know we have lots of U.S. military in South Korea. It's one of the biggest U.S. military presences outside the U.S. because of the Korean War. It really never ended, right? It really never ended. It was like a truce or something. It's really never officially ended. But yeah, I had some buddies that were over there in the Marines and everything, back in high school and college years. They're all out of the Marines and stuff now, of course. Yeah. I think even my brother-in-law was there for a while. He flew helicopters. He flew Apaches and, Blackhawks and stuff. He was in the Rangers too. And I have a cousin that was in the Rangers for like 25 years. He was in multiple tours of Iraq and Afghanistan and everything. He was even in Desert Storm, I think. He was in for a long time. He's from Ohio. He had a big beard when he got out and everything. Grew a big beard. But yeah, 75th Ranger Regiment. Anyway, so I'm right outside New York City, 2 hours from New York City. I'm going to go see the Knicks parade, I think on Thursday. They won the NBA championship. That should be fun. And today, it's really nice. We had a big storm. I'm waiting for it to dry off a little bit. Got to do some different stuff around here. And I'm going to go to the state park. I go to the state park a lot. State park is it's in the beach. It's 2 miles long. It's in my videos a lot. I go there usually every day and walk for about an hour. And, yep, got to do a lot of stuff. I do this 2 hours a day. I do my digital business 2 hours a day. I make a couple videos. I go live a little bit. I check my email. On Mondays, the founder of the whole company, the founder of the whole system, if you're in the 900 level, which I am, every Monday at 12 noon, she goes live on a private Zoom for everybody who's in the 900 level in our community. And it's I don't miss that call. When you have a millionaire mentoring you every single day, she posts in our community. And every single Monday, she goes in a Zoom just for us and answers questions and helps people. It's fantastic. And that's every Monday at 12 noon Eastern time, New York time. And she's based in Kansas. And I think she has an office now in Texas too. But she's a grandmother from Kansas. She started the whole program. She's about 58 years old, I think. I started 2 years ago. She started the program 3 years ago. I got into it 2 years ago. There were 17,000 people. When I started, now it's 60,000 people. And I know what I'm doing. I'm not a newbie anymore. If anybody has questions, if you need help, with anything from creating content, like videos or what to do, how to do it, should you go live, what you should do, how long should the videos be? She always says, well, you want to do like a 5 to 7 second long video, like a 15-second video, and a 25-second video. Those are the 3 videos you should do every day. You got to plug in every day for 2 hours in this system, and you will make money. You will absolutely make money way beyond what you invested if you just are consistent and do the 2 hours every day. If you don't want to do the work, then you won't make money. There are some people that buy the program and just expect to make money automatically. No, you have to do the work. You've got to plug in. You've got to go to the mentoring calls. You've got to, it's like an educational system. You got to plug in the 2 hours. You got to go through the steps. You got to watch the videos. You got to learn about how to do this. You got to learn about how to do the videos. You got to learn about how to go live. I'm still learning stuff every single day. I've been doing it for 2 years. I'm kind of a slow learner. So That's really loud out there. It's the highway, 95, and 95 goes from Maine to Florida for people that don't know in the United States. It goes from the tippy top of Maine, the Canadian border, like 1,600 miles all the way down to the Key West. 95, or actually that's Route 1, but 95 goes all the way to Miami from Maine, Miami. So anyway, that's right out here, I-95. It's right out here. So anyway, if you're interested, go to I've been on now, I reached my goal. So if you want the information, go to my bio right up here, Damon's Daily Pay. You can go there, drop your email in there, hit submit. You'll get the 6-figure blueprint immediately in your inbox. Then you can ask me questions. You can email me back any questions you want. And I highly recommend you do it. Subscribe to the channel. But I gotta go now. I hit my number. Bye.